All right, Peyton, one-on-one on the day, wrestled tough throughout. Take me through your matches, how you felt out there.
First match, had the Asian bronze. Felt good, had a tough time getting my offense, a real tough time. Finding ways to score, openly. These guys are great pummelers. Everyone here can pummel. And, I grinded that one out. No offensive points, 2-1. I guess I was the aggressor. Referee saw me as the aggressor. I got a good cool down, was feeling good. And then going to my second match with the Japanese kid. I didn't know too much about him. I was sure he was going to have a pretty decent arm throw. And I was just feeling him out, felt good, pummeling with him. I ended up getting scored on first, and then wasn't tough enough on bottom parterre, ended up getting turned. So I was down, and I got hit with passivity early. I was the first one to get hit, so I got hit. I was down 5-0 early. I was just trying to push the pace, scrapping back. I got close again. I think I was only down 5-2 at the break, and then I think I scored another take. I got a caution on him. Mm-hmm. I was only down 5-4, and I was pushing on the edge, and I got extended like Colton and got on throw. But come back next year for the junior world title. Just work twice as hard.
Talk about getting the feel. It's hard to score points in Greco as it is, and then against the international guys who don't wrestle maybe the style you're used to seeing. How important is it to come here and get the feel, and how difficult is it?
It's pretty important, I'd say. Getting this feel in the United States is pretty tough to do. So I was at the training center, training with seniors the whole time, trying to match this feel as close as I possibly can. But you never know with these kids. A lot of them are just blocking with their heads and they're getting a passivity, and then they're just holding on by 1-2 points, and it's just man, there's such short rounds, 4-minute match, you got to go. So It's hard to get to your offense.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit. The periods are so much faster, and you even said in your first match the ref felt like you were the aggressor. Is that something that kind of sits in the back of your mind, knowing that things have to be a lot more fast-paced with shorter periods?
When you're not scoring, yeah, you're just okay, move, push and pull and move. But if you're down, you can't rely on that, because they're not going to give someone up. They're not going to give up a match for a passivity. It's not going to happen. It happened at the Olympics, and they told them no more of that. You gotta score to win your matches. So once you're down, it's oh man, you got short time, so you better get after it. It's just tough. And all these kids, they're just blocking, just trying to hold on. They know they're not going to get hit again. So
what's been the best part about this trip for you?
Last night was pretty good. After I weighed in, the water, a little bit of Gatorade, that was pretty good. But Old Tbilisi, this city, it's beautiful. It's really nice. Couldn't be able to walk around because I got here early, so it was cool.
To talk about just the whole experience of getting to travel. You said you'd been to a couple other overseas tournaments, and you knew your competition. But how does this kind of stack up against the other overseas trips you've had?
This one was pretty fun because I don't see these guys that much that are on my team. We stay together in Colorado, so staying with them has been pretty fun. Hanging out with them all the time. This was definitely a lot tougher. My weight was loaded. This everyone here came to wrestle. It was tough. It's a tough tournament.